Alright guys, so I'm back with another video. I guess it's a water safety video, kind of. So down here in the Mississippi Gulf Coast, the water here is really, really dirty. Like I can kind of compare it to, it's like a stirred up mix of like vomit and diarrhea. It's really, really bad. It's really, really gross. And yet some people still like to swim. So that's good and all, but there's a couple things you got to be aware of. Pretty much if you have a compromised immune system down here, that's anyone who is young, very young, or anyone who is elderly, or if you are already sick, you should not get in the water. Like I know that it's fun and everything, and everybody likes to have a good time, but so this is coming from personal experience. Within probably 8 months, I got 3 infections from diving in this water. And so I've had staph infection, I've had a strep infection, and I've had cellulitis, all from diving in this water. So I know if you're like me, then a lot of times, I don't know if it was a macho male thing, but anytime you get cut or hurt or anything, you just kind of rub dirt in it and shake it off and just keep going, which I actually tried. I tried that, like I said, 3 times, 3 infections. That's not a good idea. Right, so you should always, if you ever get cut in the water, which I mean is very easy to do. Like all the shells down there, the barnacles, if you're ever near those, even sticks and stuff in the water can cut you. Anytime you get any kind of cut, you should treat it as if it's infected. Alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, and then there's this tiny little thing. I mean, it's tiny, right? It's tiny. And if you are uninsured, or if you happen to be, I don't know, a disabled veteran who doesn't want to go to the VA because you'll probably die before you get taken care of, it costs $75 for this tiny little thing. And you can get that and put it on your cuts. And so far, after going that route, I haven't gotten any infections yet. But like I said, just if your immune system's compromised, you need to stay away from it. So the video was also going to be about sharks, right? Shark attacks. And for the most part, we do have sharks here, but they don't seem overly aggressive. Like there's some areas where I dive where there are sharks, and people are always asking me like, what about the sharks? What about this? And the flesh-eating bacteria, don't you care? It's like, yeah, I care, but I got to keep the lights on, so I still got to work, still got to dive. For the most part, I've even dove offshore with them, and for the most part, they don't mess with you. It's just sometimes I get curious and wonder what you're doing. But I mean, for the most part, they leave you alone, and you can't really see them in the Mississippi waters anyway. So you gotta kind of you can't see them. So if you can't see them, they're not there, right? Anyways, that's that's pretty much it. I just wanted to let y'all know that any wound you get in the water, especially down here, you have to take care of it. You can't macho up about it. You gotta take care of it, because the flesh-eating bacteria, the Vibrio, is a very, very serious thing, and a few people have lost their lives over it. Not just lost their limbs, like gone the whole route. So yeah, just want to let y'all know that, and it's a serious thing. If you got little kids and stuff like that, like really, they probably shouldn't be getting in the water. They can, but you got to check them over. Like when I was younger, we used to check for ticks, right? Because I played out in the woods a lot, and you used to check yourself for ticks really, really bad after you got done playing in the woods. So that's kind of how you got to treat your kids. If your kids get in the water, you need to check them and make sure that they're not cut afterwards. And if they are, then take super good care of it and treat it like it's already infected. Treat it like it could be a life-threatening wound. But other than that, I mean, people are gonna do what they want to do. So, anyways, that's my spiel on it, and thanks for watching, and y'all take care. Bye.